checking out of the Holiday Inn right now, which is right behind me, and we are heading over to downtown Holland to see if we can get on one of the Tulip City trolley tours, and then lots more to do here at the Tulip Festival. Here I am getting ready to go on the Tulip City tour. I'm really excited for this.
There's a number of little pocket parks around Holland. There's one right there. A lot of times you'll see on a nice day people will bring their lunches and sit and eat their lunches together there. A lot of good coffee shops. The bridge is a fair trade shop, and they have things from all around the world. The Windmill has been here for as long as I can remember. Good place to get diner food. Excellent. Good diner food, isn't it? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of Holland. Dutch settlers first came to Holland in February of 1847. They left the Netherlands for religious and economic reasons. They felt that the church in the Netherlands was becoming too liberal, and because their leader, Albertus C. Windmill, you'll hear his name more than once on this tour, because he spoke out against the liberal church in the Netherlands, they forbid him to preach in the Netherlands anymore. So he and some followers, about 60 people, headed this way toward the U.S. They left the Netherlands in September and landed in New York in November, so they were about 2 months on the ocean. And it was a difficult journey. If you followed any of the stories about immigrants coming over to the U.S. during that time, there were always a number of deaths on the ships. They had a number of illnesses, but only one person died. So Van Raalte and his wife and his 5 children and a maid came from his family, and then the rest of the folks. They traveled up the Hudson River to Albany by steamboat. Then they took the Erie Canal to Buffalo, New York, and then they took a train to Detroit. So they intended to go to Wisconsin. But when they got to Detroit, they met up with a pastor there, and he said, why don't you stop here in West Michigan, see how you like that, but then you can continue on to Wisconsin if you want. Well, they got here and they were like, we're staying, we like it. So that's what they did. And then all along the sidewalk here are sculptures that Stuart Padnos put together from scrap metal.
Oh, look at the dogs.
Kind of cute, humorous sculptures. He did not consider himself to be an artist. He didn't name any of the sculptures. But even Grand Valley State University, which is in Allendale, northwest of here, or northeast of here, they have a whole marching band that he made of scrap metal. It's very cute, yeah.
What's up with the pink? Oh, he's born.
Padnos Company. Later you'll see the bus and train station that the Padnos family paid to have renovated. Big up close. And Boatworks is a nice place to eat if you're looking for something to eat. The parade bleachers are here, and we're going to turn into Holland Park. I'll tell you a little bit about Holland Park. So this park was donated to be used as a park or playground by Mrs. George Holland in 1929. This was the former site of the basket plant or basket, I guess it wasn't really a plant, maybe it was. But anyway, the terracing here is where the cement vats were, where they soaked the wood to make the barrels and baskets. And rather than dig up all that concrete, they just terraced the park to go along with that. The lake itself is 7 miles long.
Yeah.
And it's also the source for bringing the limestone gravel to the place where we saw all those tall piles of it. The original 7 people who actually came all the way over to Holland from Detroit to start the little community here. And I'm going to tell you what they make at the pickle factory. Not only pickles, but they also produce vinegar, condiment sets, you know, the ones that have the little picnic sets, pickle relish, mustard, ketchup, they make those here. Horseradish sauce, Worcestershire sauce, barbecue sauce, tartar sauce, and I'll put my little pinky up for this one, Grey Poupon. So we have early blooming tulips, kind of mid-blooming tulips, and late blooming tulips. And you are at a great time because there are a few that are spent already, and there's still a few that are in buds. So you're seeing really the peak of the tulips. One year we had an unusually warm spring, and the tulips bloomed before tulip time. Were you here for that?
Yes, and all we saw were stems.
And yeah, so yeah, brilliant marketing. They decided to call it STEM Fest, and as a joke, they printed up like 100 T-shirts, sold them like nothing. So they printed a bunch more, and yeah, everybody had a good sense of humor about it. But that was, you know, you'd almost just have to look at pictures of tulips. We have awful lot of beautiful flowering trees here too. Flowering pears, Kwanzaa cherry, plum, and this is a great place to come back to take pictures if you're interested. Occasionally, right before the parade, you'll see people with their little kids all dressed in their little Dutch costumes, and they'll be sitting in among the tulips having their picture taken. I can't believe it. The leaves even, everything, gone. Sure, pretty. Okay, so we're coming up here on the right-hand side to the Capon House. So there's the carriage house. If you come down here to tour the Capon House, you go in the carriage house first and get your tickets, and they also have a little film that they show you and some other artifacts that you can look at. They're made out of poplar. It's a lightweight wood, but it is reported to be as strong as steel-toed shoes or boots.
We just finished our Tulip City tour. Lillian, did you like the tour? What are you eating? Windmill cookie? Did we get those on the tour? Yeah. We had an awesome tour of Holland, and we learned a lot about the tulips and the history. And now we are getting ready to go to the window on the waterfront to look at some more tulips and then go to the Windmill Gardens.
What is it? What did you say it was?
A butterfly. A butterfly.
Let's see if we can. Here we are at the Windmill Gardens. We're going to see lots of tulips, the very cool windmill, go on the carousel, and just enjoy the Tulip Festival. And it's freezing cold today.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mommy, just not making loud noise.
Here I am at the Windmill Gardens again. We just had lunch. We had the taste of Dutch food, and I especially like the almond cake, which was very good. And now we're about to go check out some more tulips.
Here's the water. Go forward to the water. You can go fishing.
Wait for Mama. Run into that van though, please.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah. Go. Ready, set, go. Yep. I'm getting close.
Well, we just finished the Windmill Gardens, took a little break, and now we're on our way heading into Neli's Dutch Village. What's it called, the place we're going to?
Great Lodge.
The Great Wolf Lodge! No, we're going to Neli's Dutch Village. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What are we going to do there?
And play.
Play? I'm excited.
They have Happy birthday, Ryan.
fine, see? John, you'll be fine. You like it?
Hi, cutie.
Is it scary? Is it fun?
We're here in New York City.
We're in New York City. I like that. Well, we're back home from Tulip Time. We're exhausted, but we had 2 awesome days in Holland, and now we're gonna go to sleep. So, see you on our next greatest adventure.